Round of lightning round speakers, please go ahead and activate your webcams, please. And while they're doing that, just a quick reminder, if you weren't here for the morning sessions, these are the lightning round talks, and these are designed to give students an opportunity to put their faces, names, research in front of the entire community, as well as give a quick shout out about their poster, if they are giving a poster. And these are 1 to 2 minute talks from each individual with no slides and no questions from the audience.
And we have 4 speakers, right?
And we have 4 speakers, that is correct.
Okay. And when we were doing our practice, I did ask them to try and come up with something unique about themselves, so you may hear some interesting little remarks in addition to their research. So I told them to do that.
And we're slightly ahead of schedule, I believe. Is that right?
No, I think 125.
Oh, 125. So we're slightly behind schedule. We're just, Prakar and Crystal and Tyler are just bringing up their webcams now. So we'll get started in 1 short minute as they're doing that.
Okay, because
Okay, while Prakar and Crystal and Tyler get their webcams started, we'll go ahead and get started with Ryan. She is first, and she is from Washington University and St. Louis. Go ahead and take it away, Ryan.
All right, thanks, Brad. Like Brad said, my name is Ryan Clegg. I'm a rising 4th-year graduate student at Washington University in St. Louis. I work with Brad Jolliff. I've been using photometry and LROC images to study various areas on the moon. I've been looking at the effects of rocket exhaust on lunar soil reflectance properties at the Apollo, Luna, and Surveyor sites. And I'm currently using photometric analysis to study the Compton-Belkovich volcanic complex. So we've been using photometric data along with information on the thorium anomaly at Compton-Belkovich to try to determine if silicic rocks are present in the area. And if you want to know the answer, you'll just have to wait and hear my talk at 11:45 in session 8 tomorrow. And on the side, we've kind of been doing some fun stuff with NAC images. Recently, me and a few other colleagues at WashU and ASU measured the total distance that the Lunar 2 rover traversed on the moon, because there have been questions about whether or not it actually drove as far as they thought that it had. So we use these high-resolution NAC images to locate and measure the tracks, and we just do a bunch of really fun stuff with cool images. And I guess interesting fact about me, I'm aspiring to be the first woman on the moon and hopefully study the effects of rocket exhaust up close. And some of you may remember the poem that I recited about my research last year, and I didn't really want to disappoint anyone who had high expectations for this year, so I did write a little haiku about Compton-Belkovich. And here goes. Compton-Belkovich, high thorium and very bright, violet rocks. So thanks. Yeah, my talk's tomorrow if you want to hear the answer.
thank you so much. Excellent.
Great. Prakar, we are still looking to make you a presenter. If you are a participant and your name is not listed under Prakar, please let us know what your participant name is and we'll get you made up to presenter. Go ahead and type that in the chat window. And until then, we'll move on to Crystal Schlechter, who is a college student out in Hawaii and currently working with Pisces as an intern for the summer. All right, Crystal, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Crystal Schlechter. I'm a sophomore astronomy major here at the University of Hawaii at Hilo. This summer, I'm doing my first internship with Pisces. We're helping out the NASA mission LADEE by monitoring the moon for lunar impacts. We take 2 11-inch celestron telescopes and we film the non-illuminated side of the moon and search for the impacts, which we record and process. And any confirmed impacts we send on to NASA to help out with their mission. and the little free time that I do have, I run the University Astrophysics Club as the president, where we do observatory tours up on Mauna Kea. We volunteer at the Viz and throw star parties for the community.
Great. Thank you so much.
And I'm Wilfred Tyler Gee, also a student at University of Hawaii Hilo, helping out Crystal with Pisces and the body impact monitoring. One of the things I'm particularly interested in is, as Brian Day mentioned earlier, trying to get the citizens involved. One of ours is sort of the setup can be complicated, so what I want to do is develop like the Raspberry Pi, sort of black box the whole system such that we could have volunteers who maybe aren't as experienced go up, hit a go button, and it would go forth and, you know, do the impact monitoring, track the moon, get the data, that kind of thing. So working with that, and mostly we've been going up on Mauna Kea the last week, being cold and freezing. So, and just to piggyback on the vegetarian comment earlier, I'm actually planning on being the first vegan in space. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Prakar, I believe we have you online, but we're not seeing your video. I think we'll just go ahead and go forward with... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, my webcam is on, but I can just talk. If you cannot see me, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go forward with your talk, and we will make sure that everyone gets a nice photograph of you to later on. So please go ahead. Prakar is from Caltech, and go ahead.
Yep. Hi, everybody. My name is Prakar Mehrotra, and I just graduated from Caltech in Pasadena with advanced degree in aeronautics. I am passionate about human spaceflight, and during my 4 years at Caltech, I made full use of going to JPL. I worked on, so I had the opportunity to work with JPL on designing a human mission to an asteroid. For this purpose, we selected the asteroid 199AO10, which is about 45 to 100 meter in size and is thought to have a slow spin rate. Since very little was known about this asteroid, we thought of sending a robotic precursor mission and actually debated on use of Earth-Moon Lagrange point, EML1 as probably a staging point for the crew. The other project which I worked on was actually designing a lunar habitat on the moon, and for this purpose we selected Schlechter crater as a lunar habitat site and debated on using regoliths for a possible radiation shield for astronauts. In this forum I have tried to present the idea of using a Stirling engine